Okay, 8.5 is this idea of traversal of a loop. So this is just, how do they say it? They'll start at the beginning and select each character in turn. So we're looping through all the letters of fruit here. And so they do it a couple of ways. They actually introduce this with the while statement first. So we'll go ahead and do that first, but I think probably more naturally would be the for loop down there. But let's do that. So they use an IX. Now I would probably just use an I think, but we can do theirs. IX equals 0, so they're starting the index at 0. And then they're saying, well, while IX is strictly less, now that's very important, strictly less than the length of fruit. Now fruit's still defined because it was defined up farther there in the, oops, what did I do there? I don't know. Oh, I just hit shift, I guess. While the index is less than, strictly less, because remember that the index is going to go to 1 less than the actual length of the fruit thing there. Now they actually, in theirs, they assign this this particular letter that's indexed, to letter, but we don't have to do that. We can just say fruit of IX. And then in this case, though, we absolutely need to remember to update IX so that we don't get an infinite loop. But now, if we run this, we should get banana all in turn, 1 letter at a time. So if we run those cells, there's banana 1 letter at a time. Now, but we could also use a for loop, so we could just say for C for character in fruit, or fruit, if you don't want to spell it right. Then, oops. Then we can print C there. And so if we run this, we'll get banana and then banana again. So banana, then banana. And heck, might as well do it one more time. So previously up here, we assigned L to the length of fruit. So we could either use L, or we could do something like for I in range. Whoops. Now, so here I could either do just the L, or I could do, actually put in length of fruit like that. And so this will get at the indexing, so I'll do it very similar to what I did in the first case. So print fruit of I, like that. And so here's our third times a charm. And so we see our third set banana there. And so any one of those will work to traverse this variable fruit that has the letters B-A-N-A-N-A. Okay. So I think that does it for the traversals. Well, I suppose, you know, just to show it can be done, we could do something like, let's start at -1 and go to the negative of the length of fruit here. But now note, okay, now when I do that, I'm not going to get the B, okay, because this is a range, so it won't do -6. But let's just run that, and it should do them in opposite order. So you see we got banana. Oh, sorry, it only went to -1. It just did it didn't do anything because it I didn't tell it to step by -1. So now let's try that again, and there we see I've got the A and A and A. But see, it's because it's banana, it's not clear that it went in the opposite order, and so let's do -1 like that, just like we did before with the length of the fruit -1. And now we should see the B end up at the bottom. And so A and A and AB, banana. So this would be good for, I guess, palindromes or something like that. But you know, here's a case where using the negative indexing might be helpful if you just want to reverse the order. You know, so it is something that can come in handy. Okay, so that's traversing the string there. So we'll call that one done.